Well, Ground Zero in Myrtle Beach is a nonprofit organization that helps teenagers all over the Grand Strand.
That's right. The group's raising money for a new club for teenagers, and tomorrow a fundraiser will hopefully bring in some big funds and even some big names. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live there this morning with details on the progress being made. Hey, Amanda.
That's right. Help them get ready for the fundraiser tomorrow, and you're picking and choosing certain things you want ready. The bathroom is one of them, right? So we're touching up some paint.
Right. Yeah. And actually, it'll be that we're trying hard to get a real finished product, not just a temporary fix, but trying to get the bathrooms. It gives them an idea of what the building will look like when it's done.
Sure, absolutely. All right, well, let's open this paint up. So talk about this building. You guys have been working for 2 years on this, and you've done a lot of changes.
We have. We actually signed the lease in June of 2011, but it took us a few months to kind of get some funding in place to start the process. We actually started construction in February of 2012, and so it's been an ongoing process since then.
All right, and were the bathrooms the top priority? Did you start there?
Well, I wish they would have been, because it would have been nice, but actually the bathrooms we actually just got them working in the past 2 weeks. So we've gone 2 years without bathrooms. They were actually the last thing that we were focusing on until now.
But the good thing is they'll be ready for the event tomorrow. And beautiful, I love the color.
Yeah, our interior designer's done a good job picking out the colors.
All right, well, let's get to painting, and next time we're going to tell you more about that fundraiser tomorrow, guys.
Ground Zero Myrtle Beach still needs to raise more money, which is why organizers are hosting a fundraiser tomorrow. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live this morning with the details and some. What do you have in your hand?
We're still painting the bathroom. We are putting some paint on. You've been working hard. This is good for you. You're getting an early start today on all the work you have to get done.
It forces me to get an early start.
Yeah. So tell me about, you've got this big fundraiser here tomorrow. Tell me about what will all go on.
Well, we've got a 60s beach band called the Swingin' Medallions. They're going to be here just to have a little bit of extra fun. If they want to have a little bit of dancing going on as well. Our guest speaker is going to be Governor Huckabee, so we're very fortunate to have him be here. It's not necessarily because he had a political status, but he was a minister before he was in politics, and so we have the privilege of having him be here and be our guest speaker. So it's going to be a cool night. It's going to be the first event in this, our first event in the building, but it'll be the first event in this building in quite some time. Yeah,
that's really exciting, and it's really neat because it gives people the opportunity to get a sneak peek of what this place is looking like.
Yeah, it's not finished, but yeah, they can get a feel for what the building's shaping up to be and look like. They just won't see all the finishing touches, except for the bathroom.
Yes, the bathrooms will be finished. We will make sure of that, and anybody can come, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've sent out invitations. We do have some. It's an invitation-only event, but there are a few seats that are still remaining, so if anybody's interested, they would need to RSVP so that we can prepare for that. And they can do that by calling our office at Ground Zero or sending us an email through our website.
Yeah, well, you know, you've got a long ways to go with the fundraising aspect, so it's important. And it's a great event to go to. You get to see, and when you come, you check out these bathrooms.
That's right.
I helped, guys.
You should sign your name on the wall, Amanda. Just, you know, I was here.
Tag it, yeah.
Well, this press conference with former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee is tomorrow at the Ground Zero Teen Club. It's on 904 Chester Street in Myrtle Beach.
And if you want good seats, they suggest you should arrive between 5 and 5:30. The conference starts at 6. Well, Myrtle Beach group that reaches out to teenagers across the Grand Strand is holding a huge fundraiser that's bringing in some big names.
Ground Zero Myrtle Beach is using the money to finish building their teen club at a new location. That's where we find WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth hard at work this morning. Well, that looks cool.
Yes. Putting me to work, and no, I'm not coming to your house next. You guys have an amazing building here, and you have some big plans for this place. Talk a little bit about what this teen club will be like when it's done.
Well, it'll have a lot of different things that'll be in here. The room that we're in right now will be the main room, so our stage will have full production, and then different types of seating areas. It's not going to be theater-style seating, but just different types of seating environments where they can sit and watch. Maybe there's some tables and chairs. Maybe there are just some couches and different things. So it'll be a unique seating environment in here. At the back of the room, up where the glass is, behind that glass will be a cafe. So a light menu of stuff. And then out front, at the main entrance area will be a full-service coffee bar. And that's the areas that the students will be able to enjoy, other than the merch store that's right here behind us, a full line of merchandise, stuff that you'd see in the mall that's branded with the building.
Okay, sure. And you've got this stage here, and you're going to have live entertainment.
Tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night, yeah.
Well, tomorrow night we will, but then, yeah, and then on Saturday nights and other special nights, once the building is open, we'll have all types of entertainment. It could be bands, it could be comedians, it could be even out on the floor, some BMX bike demos or skateboard demos. So
wow.
Just gives us a lot of opportunity to do a bunch of different things.
Well, I loved, at one point you described it like a Christian house of blues, you know, for teenagers, which is really cool.
Yep.
People are going to love that, and just a great place for the kids to come hang out. And tomorrow night you've got the entertainment, and you've got people coming for a big fundraiser because you're still trying to get that money so you can get this place completely done, guys.
Nice. Amanda is hard at work this morning. At least she's not in the cold.
Yes, and she's probably very thankful for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge fundraiser tomorrow is going to help finish a Myrtle Beach club that reaches out to area teenagers.
Well, Ground Zero Myrtle Beach is using the money to finish building their teen club at a new location. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live there. She's been working all morning, and it looks like, are you on the roof?
I worked so hard this morning that they rewarded me by letting me come out on the roof and see the beautiful sunrise. If you can see it behind us, it looks amazing up here. The sun is rising over the ocean. Now, I'm with some Ground Zero alum, if you want to call it that. And tell me a little bit, Tori, about Ground Zero and, you know, why it's so important and how it's helped you.
Well, for me, Ground Zero is so important. I started in Ground Zero in about 7th grade on our campus ministries. We have campuses in high schools all across the Grand Strand. And in that, I was able to lead a group with Jordan and have the chance to share God with them. And it grew me as a leader. So now I'm a small group leader and Sunday school leader at my church. So it's given me an opportunity in all kinds of ways to be able to serve my community and help other students like me, and it's just been an awesome opportunity. Can't wait for the teen club for other kids to have that opportunity as well.
Yeah, you bet. This has got to be super exciting for you guys to see this whole club come into place.
Yeah, it's very exciting, depending on the fact that it was a dream freshman year, and now it's actually coming into play. So now that I'm in college, I'm excited to see who's going to walk through the doors and get their lives changed like Scott changed mine.
Oh, that's great. And you guys have been working so hard for 2 years now on this place, and the building is beautiful. You're going to have, you know, live entertainment and speakers come every month, and just a really exciting thing coming for you guys.
Yeah, and we're so appreciative of all the community, too, that's stepped in and helped, the students and the part that they play as far as being involved in the ministry. But so many people in the community have stepped up, the businesses, whether they're donating time, materials, or cash to help with this. And so I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's helped make it possible to this point.
Yeah, you bet. And you guys are always looking for volunteers, too, so come over and volunteer, and then that'll lessen my load. You know, I've been working hard this morning, guys.
There's so much stuff there at Ground Zero Myrtle Beach. What you might not know is they do the dragon boat races
At Market Common.
At Market Common, yeah, that we all have a lot of fun doing. So they're doing a lot of different fundraisers, but that's a big building, bigger than I thought it would be.
I know it. I was thinking it was going to be, you know, sort of a smaller facility, and then they have that huge shot of the floors she was cleaning up.
Very
I mean,
nice.
Pretty cool. Should fit a lot of teenagers in there. And so we've been talking about that press conference that's going to be happening tomorrow. It's with former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee at the Ground Zero Teen Club at 904 Chester Street in Myrtle Beach.
And if you want good seats, they suggest you should arrive between 5 and 5:30. The conference starts at 6.